Fortune tellers, psychics, and magicians do not serve God but the devil. The adversary of God and a murderer of mankind from the beginning of time, the devil, desires to turn people away from the God. The best way for a person to fall away from God is to begin blaspheming and committing sacrilege against Him. When this happens, a person is deprived of God's grace. This is why various old ladies perform incantations for hernias and other ailments, insist that the child must be first baptized. Why do they ask for this? If they are told the child is baptized, they will perform an incantation. But why do they require the child to be baptized? So they can discredit a Christian. Children who are subjected to this incantation often cannot enter a church later in life. This is a very common occurrence. As a result, the hernia may disappear, but the child becomes possessed. This is the price. Similarly, when someone engages in divination, using the gospel, they are committing sacrilege and losing God's grace. Such a person might think that they're saving themselves, but it's the devil who manipulates them into opening the book at a particular page to make it seem like the message comes from God. In reality, this is the devil deceit, cunning and treacherous. Instead of listening to the church, the Holy Scriptures, the person engaged in divination. Using what? The Holy Scriptures? It's hard to imagine a greater abomination. Is it comparable to when someone used to distribute Gospels or Bibles in a certain Western publications where the pages were thin like cigarette paper, often in prisons? Many prisoners used the holy pages to roll cigarettes. Back in the 90s, when cigarettes were scarce, they used the Holy Scriptures for smoking. However, even using the Scripture as a cigarette paper is a lesser sin. If someone burns it, they burn it. Who does it harm? But this divination is something else entirely. It is outright servitude to the devil. All forms of fortune-telling comes from the devil. For instance, some gypsies may wear large golden crosses and claim to be believers. If you tell fortunes, you serve the devil. Anyone who seeks to see the future, even those who look for elders to predict their personal future or the future of a country, is also serving the devil. Why? Because they are trying to bypass God. God keeps the fortune hidden, yet they persist in uncovering it. Whoever does not enter by the door but climbs in another way, who is that? A thief and a robber. Thus, fortune-telling is robbery, sacrilege, and blasphemy. I beg you, do not engage in such practices.